Hello Coding Place, my name is Juan Jose, and I would like to show you my final project for the course. My final project consists of extracting keywords from multiple PDF documents, create a data frame from those, and then export the data frame to an Excel file. So for the library of modules that I used were OS, Pandas, Glove, and PDF Plumber. The main purpose of a Python document is to obtain keywords from repetitive documents and then extract those as a data frame to an Excel file. Our main function for the document is called getKeyword, which you can observe it has three parameters. It has a start, an end, and a text. So in order to extract keywords from PDF documents, we want to have what is called the start value, which is the word prior to the keyword, an end, which is the word after the keyword, and the text, which is gonna be the the entire text from the PDF document that we're gonna be extracting. So you can observe that the function, what it does is that it grabs the keyword from a start value and an end value. So it grabs the value in between. And now going into the main function, we first want to create an empty data frame from which keywords from multiple PDF files will be appended later by rows. So first you can observe that we have my data frame. It's just an empty data frame. Then we're going to work with the glove module. And so what it does is that it's going to identify a pattern in my files location. So we want to be working with all the documents that end in the format .pdf. So if I go back to my file location, this is what my folder looks like. And so it's going to be working with all the documents that end in PDF. So I can just copy this document and it's going to iterate through each and one of these documents. So let me show you what a PDF document looks like and what words we're going to be extracting from it. So you can see here that we have a sample document and all the words highlighted in yellow are the words that we want to extract onto a data frame because those are the keywords from the document, the most important information. So going back into the code, we can see that now that we define glove in our file location for all the documents that end in PDF, we want to be extracting the first page because that's where the most important information is. Then we want to extract all the text from it. And then from that same text, we want to join all the words by a single space. So we want to be able to use the function getKeyword as many times as necessary in order to get all the desired keywords from a PDF document. For example, from the PDF document that I just showed you, there were 6 highlighted words in yellow that I want to obtain and have those as a list. So you can see that I'm repeating the same function over and over again, but I'm defining my start value and my end value so I can get the keyword in between those. So you can see that the process is repeated for keyword number 1, number 2, number 3, and so on. And so at the end, what we want to do is that we want to create a list of the keywords extracted from the current document. So we're going to have a list with keyword number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. We want to create a panda series from it. This is so that we can append the list of keywords as a row to the data frame. After that, we want to we append the list of keywords as a row to the data frame using my data frame.append, which the value inside has my list, and we want to ignore the indexes. And so after a document's keywords is successfully extracted, we want to print this document's keywords have been extracted successfully. So now I want to rename my data frame columns using dictionaries. So this is so that I can have, I want to know what columns I'm going to be working with and what they mean. So in this case, we used a very simple organization. We use keyword number 1 as my first column, for my second column, keyword number 2, and so on. And so at the end, I'm going to be changing my working directory so I can get my data frame to an Excel file in this desired directory, right? And so at the end, we want to export my data frame to an Excel. I want it to be called sample excel.xlsx, and I want the sheet name to be called my data frame. So let me show you what the process looks like. So you can see that I'm now running the code, and we finished the code. You can see that there's multiple print lines, and this is because it was extracting the keywords from every single one of these PDF documents. And so when I go back to my Excel from which I exported my data frame to, you're gonna be able to observe that we have all the extracted keywords in this document. So when I expand these columns, you can see that I obtained my list of keywords for the first PDF document, then the list of keywords from the second PDF document, and so on. And so, um, just as a summary, this is the process of extracting keywords from PDF documents. We define the parameters for get keyword. We define the input path file for PDF documents. We created then an empty data frame. We used a for loop to extract keywords from every PDF document. Then, for each PDF document, we're going to have a list with keywords that will be appended to the data frame as a row. And then finally, we want to export that data frame to an Excel file. So I hope you liked the video, and this is the project that I made for Code in Place. Thank you so much.